Okay, students, this is the last video in the series. The last one got a bit long, so I thought I would try to keep it under 15 minutes. So we only have 2 more pages to go, and they're going to be pretty quick. Here's a little word problem that's going to involve factorizing. So let's have a look at this. Fred has $5 and Barney has $25 Write down the total amount of money that they have between them in factorized form. So first thing we have to do, the total amount of money. Let me go to my pen tool. Total amount of money implies that we're going to add those together. So the first thing we have to do is just write 5AB plus 25C. And because there's no brackets there, that would be written in expanded form. The question says, write it in factorized form. So now we just have to do what we were doing in the previous video, which is to take out the highest common factor. So looking at the two terms, this has factors 5a and b, this has factors 25 and c. The common factor, highest common factor is just 5. So take a factor of 5 out, take a factor of 5 out, and what's left behind in brackets is AB plus 5C. Oops. AB plus 5C. So I think that's the answer. Let's do a quick check. 5 times AB is 5AB plus 5 times 5C is 25C. And that's the answer in factorized form. Okay, last page. Now, when students first come across these questions, they find them a bit confusing, but once they learn what to do, they're actually just about the easiest factorizing questions that you're ever going to find. And one thing to be careful of, when students see these, even after they've factorized a few, and when they come to the exam, when they see these brackets, they want to expand. So make sure you read the instructions. In this case, you're being asked to factorize the expressions, not expand the expressions. Now here's the secret. Factors are multiplied. So what are the two things that are multiplied together in this term? Well, there's the multiply sign between the y and the bracket. We're multiplying y times x plus 3. In this term, we're multiplying 2 times x plus 3. We need to take out the highest common factor. Well, y or 2 aren't common factors. The common factor between these two terms is the x plus 3 in brackets. So a factor doesn't have to be just a number or just a variable or even some variables multiplied together. A factor can actually be a whole expression inside of brackets, because that's what we're multiplying. We're multiplying y times x plus 3 in brackets. We're multiplying 2 times x plus 3 in brackets. Now once you cross that out, what's left behind is y plus 2. And as I said, once you learn how to do these, it's actually quite easy. Okay, why don't you go ahead and try the next two. And once you're finished, we'll go through and do those, and that will be the end of the series of videos on early algebra. Okay, welcome back, students. So once again, here we're multiplying 7 times 3m take 4 in brackets. Here we're multiplying y times, oops, you probably had trouble with this because I've made a mistake. These two signs have to be the same. So if you had trouble, apologies for that. I think you would have been a bit confused. Let's try this again now. This one has the factors 7 times 3m plus 4. This has the factors y times 3m plus 4. So the common factor is 3m plus 4 in brackets, because that's what we've multiplied by 7, and here we've multiplied it by y. Cross out the common factor, and 7 plus y is what's left in the brackets. By the way, there's nothing wrong with that first answer. Full marks from me anyhow. but more commonly we like to write the variable, term containing the variable before the constant term. So probably most math teachers would say that's a preferable way to leave your answer, but both of those are correct. We can change that to a plus negative. Yep, I do have it the same this time. Or you could leave it as a subtract. I'll change it to a plus negative just to be consistent, but you could just leave it as subtract 2b. Once again, the common factor is the 4 take 5c in brackets. So we write the common factor, or the highest common factor, out front, cross it out, and I'm left with either 3 subtract 2b or 3 plus negative 2b, whatever you choose to do. So 3 plus negative 2b, and that's fine. Or if you prefer, 4 take 5c, and that becomes 3 subtract 2b. And there we have it. There are that's basically the series of videos on early algebra. So practice all of this, get very, very good at it, because all of these tools you've learned in this series of videos are going to be very, very useful when you start to do later units on algebra. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again hopefully sometime in the future, or you'll listen to me again sometime in the future.